so looking forward to teaming with the Lowlives to represent Team USA in these war games, these 0-1 USA war games. But unfortunately, like a dumbass, I double booked myself. And that happens from time to time. And I think the right thing to do in that situation is to honor the first booking that I took, and that's what I have to do here. So hopefully you all will forgive me, and hopefully you'll have me back at some point. I'm looking forward to that. Without further ado, though, I did find somebody who was a suitable replacement, somebody who's just as excited to get down there, kick ass, and take names in front of you. His name is the Masterpiece.
So, you say you need a replacement for Ken Anderson on May the 4th for War Games. Well, look no farther, lowlives, than the Stu Hart and WWC World Heavyweight Champion, the Masterpiece, Chris Adonis.
All right, welcome to another episode of the 0-1 Shootout here on the JTR Podcast Network. This is Mark Rebin coming to you from the Noodles position in Champaign, Illinois, joined as always by my buddy Minderz. And there it is, Minderz, breaking news as of this past Saturday. Ken Anderson is not going to be at War Games on May 4th in Decatur, but we are getting the Masterpiece, Chris Adonis, in his place, teaming up with the Lowlives.
I'm
Your
okay
reaction?
with it. I'm okay with it. I'm
It's gonna be
excited.
cool. It'll be my first time seeing Chris Adonis in person. I'm going way back. So
AJ's already on it. Already on it today.
Yep. He wants to see if Jared Allen can break the master lock. Now, Jared has no neck. So that might be. I'm curious
Sure.
if there'll be any yeeting of one Jake Lander from Mr. Adonis, because he's a big fella.
I guess I'm gonna need to have a talk with. I'm gonna need to have a talk with Mr. Masters. I'll have a nice little talk with Mr. Masters before he gets in that ring.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have the
'Cause,
Lowlives on. I
Me
think
and Mr.
for our
Lander
go
didn't
home
get along
show.
last Saturday night, so
No, you had some issues with your
Just a few.
signage. We'll
Sure.
get to that when we talk about the show Saturday, though. But first, Minderz, why don't we get down to our usual business here? Because we have a very grumpy Dallas preacher on
Should we
video
mention
with
that
his.
it's card subject to change again?
It is
before we
a
get
card
into that?
subject to change. It's just going to be just a two-man booth this time around. It's just you and me today, no guests. Our scheduled guest was going to be Big Man Chan. He had some undisclosed complications. He could not be with us today, but we'll get him on sometime in the near future. But in the meantime, we didn't have a whole lot of time to wrangle another guest in the meantime, so we're just going to talk about what happened Saturday, what happened this past Thursday, what's going to happen this tomorrow night in Edge. We
Yep.
got some pretty interesting matches there. But
Uh-huh.
but before we get now I'm just wondering if Dallas got a hold of Chan before showtime.
Beforehand, okay. Play the fun fact. Play the
All
fun
right, let's
fact,
do.
and everybody
All right,
else will
here's
understand.
okay. Without any further ado, here is the Dallas Preacher fun fact of the week.
Sinners and 0-1 Shootout fans, it's your boy Dallas Preacher back with another fun fact of the week. This week's fun fact is a short and simple fact. Big Man Chan, you decided to get involved in the tag team match this past Saturday between the Violent Prodigies and the Light. You caused a disqualification, which caused the Light to lose their first tag team match, and you caused the Violent Prodigies to go home empty-handed. That's a fact. Here's another. I'm going to call in every single favor. I'm going to knock on every single door, bug every single 01 official I can until they grant me 5 minutes alone with you in a 01 ring. And when I'm done with you, after I take your head, I will pray for your God-forsaken soul. That's not a prediction. That's a prophecy.
Yeah. Chan, I like Chan. He's my buddy. He may have stepped in at this time.
He might have stepped in it.
I don't know that I would want to be on the business end of an angry Dallas preacher.
Especially in Dallas Preacher that says he's going to call in every favor.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, so if I were Chan, I might have made that visit on Saturday a one-off for a while.
Right?
Oof. Well, Minderz, before we talk about Saturday, let's talk about this past Thursday in Edgewood. Let me get the crawler up here because
Get
I
your
do have
clicker.
it. I got the clicker here. Okay. So, and probably the upset of the night was our opener when Max W. House actually got a win on our 01 USA Junior Heavyweight Champion Devontae Knox.
With some
and it
help.
was an assist from one Joey O'Reilly in that match.
Now,
Poor
here's my
Poor Brad
question.
Smithman had to he took a little nap in that match.
He did. He did take a little nap.
He was on the business end of some iron cakes, and
Gotta watch out for those iron cakes.
You gotta watch out for those iron cakes.
Did you see the Devontae Tenta though? I saw the Devontae Tenta.
Devon yes.
But yeah. So does this mean that Max gets a title shot now? Because I mean, technically,
yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know how you feel about it. How do you feel about this match? Well, hello, Noodles.
Well, I thought, Devontae, you can't say anything about Devontae in the ring. He's so good. And it's cool seeing the improvement you're seeing out of Max House. Did you see the tail?
Yeah, I heard the tail.
Sorry, I'm responding to a message as we go. Noodles, now you didn't watch the match with me because you were sleeping on the bed with the other cat. But
hey, Jordan, we don't have a guest tonight. I'm sorry, I'm answering a question in the chat real quick. We don't have a guest tonight. Unforeseeable circumstances happened, and so it's just us tonight. Sorry. Okay.
Yes. All right. So back to the match, though. Devontae was pretty much running things in that match for the most part. Like I said, just kind of a stroke of bad luck, taking the ref out. And I mean, you had to know Joey was going to be somewhere because there was no other trauma unit members in the house last Thursday. It was just Devontae.
Yeah.
So if there was a chance for Joey to get a piece of Devontae, that was going to be his best shot.
For now.
But,
you know.
Well, yeah.
Your wife's telling the cat to look at the camera and he already jumped down.
AJ says you win, you pin the champion, you get a title shot. It's a basic wrestling rule, or if not, it should be.
Yep.
Okay, Kenny, who's the jabroni that you're referring to?
I think Noodles.
Don't call my cat a jabroni, Kenny. Shame on you. I'm sorry you had to hear that, Noodles.
She can't
Get
hear
it together.
nothing because you got headphones on. Anyway,
That's
let's
true.
continue. Let's continue.
All right. So anyway, now a little news flash for me. I didn't realize that Bradley Booker was now just Bradley.
Yep, just Bradley.
Just Bradley. It's
But Bradley needs to change it so it's all caps, right?
yes, all caps.
Isn't that what
Bradley.
you decided?
Bradley. Yes, all caps.
Bradley.
What did you think of this match, Minderz? Bradley and DLC.
I mean, it is what I expected. It was a good match. It was fine. I enjoyed the Bradley DLC.
Yeah. My bride has an idea. It needs to have an exclamation point also.
Yes, needs an exclamation point.
All caps, exclamation point.
There you go. It's kind of like, not quite like Goldberg, but close.
No. But also similar.
But they have okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, what do you think of this match?
I mean,
oh boy, here we go again.
It hasn't been so bad since my wife tried to poison me.
Yeah. I think she's trying to make you feel better.
Yeah, she's trying. I got to get over this shit before Friday.
I know. So.
Yeah. I was like seeing these two guys. One of my favorite things about watching these Thursday night shows is seeing the guys that are training, and how they've improved over the course of time. And these two were a great example of that. I mean, we've seen DLC since I think the first Throwdown.
Yep.
First time we saw him, and then Bradley, he just came around late last year, and yeah, it's great seeing the improvement, and yeah, the work is getting good, man.
It's getting better. Yep. But
not surprised by the finish.
No. I figured DLC would win.
Yeah, he got some momentum going into Saturday. So
then we had the Light.
Yes, versus Ashlyn Alexander and Quest Parker. What did you think of the tag team, Ashlyn and Quest?
I liked it. I thought they worked well together. But I think we might have just had, if we need a guest, I got let off of work early and I'm bored. Hey, I'm going to send the link.
Okay.
I'm going to send the link. We'll get him on here. He's fun. Check your ex. Kenny, we'll bring you on.
I don't know. I'm still kind of miffed he called my cat a jabroni.
I don't think he meant to call your cat a jabroni.
He said, "Who's that jabroni?" And the only one in the camper is either me or the cat. And I know he wasn't talking about me.
You sure?
No.
And this is what you call calling it in the ring.
Yes. Card subject to change means many things, Minderz.
It does.
So let's talk about this tag match. We had the Light and we had Ashlyn and Quest. I don't know that this is the first time I've seen them as a team, but that doesn't mean that they haven't teamed before. Oh, okay. We called Jordan a jabron. Okay.
Okay. That
right,
works.
Good to know.
Good to know.
Noodles is the executive producer of this show, so she is to be treated with respect. Even though she whacked me in the head with a
with her tail.
With the tail, yes.
Oh, hey, my buddy's in the chat.
Oh.
What do you think of Alexandra or Ashlyn and Parker? I thought they worked well together.
I thought so. Nice clash of styles. Quest is more of the speedster, and then Ashlyn, she brings the heavy stuff. It
was fun to watch Ashlyn toss the flowers. I did enjoy that. It's true.
That is true. Oh,
and
my other buddy's in the chat here. Hello,
yeah, your other buddy.
Harley. Okay, why is everybody picking on me all of a sudden?
Because they
cool.
can.
All right. Well, I need some backup
Mary
here.
Hush, he's fine. Yay!
Oh.
It's Kenny.
Hello, Kenny.
We got Kenny.
Yep, I'm here.
Yay!
Right.
So we had the Light versus Ashlyn Alexander and Quest Parker last Thursday. Did you get to hear about this match? I'm not sure if you got to watch. I know you weren't there last week, but
I haven't had a chance to watch, but I can say that I know Quest is pretty good. Ashlyn's pretty good. The Light grind my gears, but
I can't imagine why.
yeah, yeah.
All right. So were you shocked by it, Reb? I mean, I wasn't.
No, I mean the Light. They're getting some. They're really building up their chemistry as a team. So, plus, having those belts, it's a big momentum builder. So, I wasn't horribly surprised by that one.
All right. Then we had Tommy Davis versus CMC.
I'm so glad you brought this up. CMC is in the chat.
Oh,
Young man, you need a shirt. Put a shirt on. We'll start calling you Jigglypuff.
So how bad was the beating that Tommy gave CMC?
It was actually a really good match.
I give CMC a lot of shit. That was a hell of a match. Both those guys.
It was a good match.
They're both pretty good.
Yeah.
The only thing that made that match better is if CMC had a shirt.
Yes, Reb will never admit that CMC's good, but
Yeah, I want to get back in the ring with CMC. That'd be fun.
Well, he's got that Prodigy Project 2 coming up.
Yeah.
You really need to take care of some business with Anakin first, in my opinion. But
Yes. Hey,
one thing at a time. Focus.
I cut the promo in the ring.
Yeah, we know. We heard you.
Yeah. Oh, we were there.
That's what I had to say.
Yeah.
But all right, then what do we have?
Next up, after Tommy did get the win on CMC, but it was a competitive match. So
it was.
Glitch versus the Angler, the grudge of all grudges in Edgewood, Illinois.
The epic.
It will never end.
Hey, Glitch learned a submission hold.
Yeah.
And a pretty good one. It's what's her name? Julia Hart's submission hold. Heartless. It's the Rings of Saturn with the neck vice. But he put on pretty snug too. So, it's about what you expect out of a match with those guys. They're just beating the crap out of each other like brothers do.
Yep.
Oh, hey. AJ watched the pod last night.
Yeah, he did.
Oh man.
Glitch versus the Angler rematch in a fish market street fight.
In a fish market. Ooh.
Eyes on the road.
Eyes on the road, dude. Concentrate.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good.
I'm trying to find somewhere to park, bro.
All right. I'm sure you'll find a place. Dallas just put up. Glitch is the type of dude who unplugs your controller while playing video games and calls it a win.
He would be that guy.
If he was around in the 90s, he would have. If he was around in the 90s, he would have unpaused the game while you were getting the beer out of the refrigerator.
Right.
And then kept playing.
Jerk. Anyway, so we had that match. Glitch went over on the Angler. Then we had their main event, which
Mad Dog and Anakin, actually.
Anakin and Mad Dog.
And the referee who just will not learn.
Yeah, the referee that needs to keep his hands off of anything that belongs to Conley.
Oh, Bradley.
Although Anakin did throw Bradley down at the beginning. He threw him on the ground at the beginning.
Before the match, so there was no DQ there. But
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's before the match. Yeah.
Yeah, it was before the match.
I mean,
are you really
expect out of a match with those two guys, though? Well,
nah, they're not going to disqualify.
Bradley likes to see a winner.
Are you really going to look Conley dead in his face and be like, "Hey, you're disqualified because you pushed me"? No.
Oh no, Anakin pushed him. It wasn't Conley.
Oh, Oh, okay. I thought you were saying
Anakin pushed him, then acted like he was going to kick him, and then went after him again, tried to kick him in the ropes, and oh yeah, Anakin was being Anakin.
he did all this to Bradley.
Yes,
Todd,
Bradley
not
could
Booker.
take him. Bradley
Todd. Bradley Todd.
Yeah, I know Bradley could take him.
And then, Conley threw his chain in the ring. Anakin sat out in the audience. Yeah.
I should have done that.
Yeah. At one point, Connolly was trying to choke out Anakin with the chain, and Anakin spiked him to get out of it. But I think he just made Connolly mad. Or
Yeah, dude, I still have like a mark on my chest from when Conley chopped me.
I'd believe it. I'd believe it.
That overhand chop, ooh, it's still there.
Yeah. In my opinion, that's the most devastating of the chops, just from watching.
Yeah.
Just from watching like the Big Show.
Man, I saw Ben Truss get chopped by Gary J. That's been ingrained in my mind.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get to that match. You just wait.
Don't forget the slap too.
The slap. Holy crap. All right, let's get to Saturday. We're already talking Saturday. Let's get to Saturday.
All right, let me switch the crawl here.
Because come on, Kenny was even at Saturday because he got a team with my favorite. So
yes. All right, so here we go. Prelude to WarGames. Mattoon, Illinois versus Osborne Auditorium.
All right.
Let's see. So start off with the pre-show because we had an interesting tag team out of this. Well, first off, we got the O'Neill brothers in Mattoon this time around, and they were taking on High Voltage Cat and Ashlyn Alexander as a team, which I thought was a very interesting team.
I want to see more of them.
Yes, I agree.
And I'm usually a pretty big fan of the O'Neills.
Yeah.
But Ashlyn and Kat stole it for me this past Saturday. So I don't know what they're going to do to keep one upping, but we'll find out.
Yeah.
Did we lose Kenny?
He might have froze.
I think he froze. I was like, I kept watching it. I'm like, he's not blinking.
No. I hope he's just really paying attention to the road.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Well, he's got the link, so if he comes back, we'll get him back on here.
Yeah, right on. Okay, so the second pre-show match, it was Bradley again. And he took on J.R. Lindsay, who's a new face to me. I haven't seen J.R. Lindsay before.
That was a new face to me too. I don't remember seeing J.R. Lindsay before. So
very impressive, bigger guy.
Yeah. I was when he first came out, I was a little concerned for Bradley's safety, but
right.
A little bit.
JR's a guy I wouldn't mind seeing pop up in Edgewood on the occasional Thursday. Work some of the faces down there, or even just come back to the main shows.
Yeah, no kidding. That works too. So let's get to the main event. Let's get to the main show.
Main show, yeah. Main event's the last thing, but
I know.
All right. First things first. 0-1 USA Junior Heavyweight Championship. Devontae Knox defending against Victor Analog, and I cannot find the title for this one. I think I misplaced it.
Of course, you lost it. I don't know why. Devontae's going to kick you.
Oh, Devontae's my buddy. Is that it? No.
Nope.
Oh, that's Thursday.
That's Thursday. Look at Saturdays. There you go.
And it's not there. I don't know what happened. I had it. I had it last week.
Yeah, I know you did.
Ugh. Well, anyway, let's get to the match. I mean, how do you have a bad match with these two guys?
I mean, that's true. That is very true.
Yeah, Devontae got the win. I'd say he earned it. Some people might say there was some chicanery there. I mean, the referee didn't see it, so I mean,
hey,
can't really call it
cheating. Ref
cheating.
didn't see it; it's not cheating. So, yeah. See, Devontae says he won. Just say that.
Yeah, Devontae won.
That's all that matters.
Yep, all that matters. Yep. And that was not the last we would see of our buddy Devontae on Saturday.
It wasn't, but at the end of this match, there was an announcement made.
There was an announcement made. They are bringing back. Did they say 6-pack ladder match?
I don't know.
Did they say how many competitors? Because
how many? I don't think so.
All
I know is that I took a real deep breath. A real deep breath.
I'll say because they announced 4 names Saturday for the match, but they didn't say that was all of the names. So Rob came in after the match was over. He announced for the ladder match, the same ladder match that Devontae won last year for the briefcase.
Right, for the briefcase.
Yes. So this time around, it's going to be Victor Analog.
That was the only one they announced at that point.
Okay, want me to just save it as we go?
Yes, save it as we go.
Okay. All right. So the next match we have LDLC taking on Nixie XS, which I thought was a fun match. We're both high on Nixie.
We are, and it was nice to see. It was nice to see her in the ring.
Yes, I was kind of hoping that Rob would try to put on the coat when she took her ring jacket off.
No way, not happening.
I mean, it's a nice jacket.
It is a nice jacket. I'm sure it's warm.
I can't verify that it's real fur, but hey,
I'm sure it's probably not.
Good.
But I'm just guessing. It looks good. Looks great.
Yeah. I bet DLC could fit in that jacket.
Oh, I'm sure DLC could.
What did my wife say? Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a story. I'm chasing it.
That is a story.
No one gonna play it smarter than me. You're right. You are right, Devontae. We know.
That's true.
We know how you work.
There is no shame in his game, as the kids say.
Nope. We're still one of the few. We're still a couple of the few that would allow him to speak if he ever wanted to talk in the ring, which we will discuss later.
Yeah. Let's see. Next up, Trauma Unit beat Team Unbelievable, Piper and Marvin. It was KC Jackson and Theo White. Obviously, Chris O'Brien unavailable with his injury. Kind of how you expect it to go. I'm not.
We're not going to.
No, we're not going to. I would say. Would you say a statement win for Trauma Unit here, Minderz?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Absolutely. And then Devontae, I feel bad for the guy. He tries to get something off his chest, and the fans will not have it. Just would not let him get a word edgewise.
It was almost as bad as how they boo Dominic. Almost.
I mean, smaller building, smaller crowd, but it condenses. And
yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, but I was sitting there and I was being quiet because I wanted to hear what Devontae had to say.
I wanted to know. I
did
to know
too.
What he was going to say. I mean, we're on the cusp of a momentous event in Decatur, and there's only so many shows for then. Oh, Dallas.
I think he breaks me about Dallas. Every week now with his comments. I really do. And he's back, maybe? Is he back?
I figured it out.
Okay.
All right.
Good deal. Well, we haven't got to your match yet. We're still on Trauma Unit making a statement about beating Team Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Oh wow, that's unbelievable. Wow.
Yeah. We had some thoughts about Kyle Piper's dress in that match. It was, I guess,
Pants.
disconcerting.
Pants.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait, what?
Kyle needs to wear long pants, we think.
Or at least tighter.
At least, yeah. Hey, Papa Pullman says you should come there and park your car.
Okay, I will do that.
Yes,
Thanks,
sir.
Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Hey, the car guest is kind of a running thing now with all of our,
it is.
our
Is
programs.
this like a new rib that we don't know about that you guys have all like set up?
I don't know. Did Dallas do it too?
Yep, he sure did.
Dallas is in the car.
Anakin did it.
The last couple times we had Joey on, he was in his car.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's,
I was gonna do it first, and Anakin stole the idea from me.
Ah, what a jerk! Seems to be how brothers usually work, isn't it? They always steal your ideas.
Yeah.
Always.
Usually it's the younger brother stealing the older brother's ideas, though.
normally. But
I'm the smarter one.
oh, and Devontae, you're right. I kicked you right in the face. Good. Okay.
Yeah. We got a
Wait,
back and
hold
forth
on.
between Dallas
Wait, what?
Preacher and Devontae and KC.
We've
in
got
the
a hot
here.
chat going right now between Dallas, Devontae, and KC.
Oh.
With KC saying face down, up. Joke's on you. Casey asked Dallas earlier who was laying on their back at the end of the night, Dallas.
God, I feel like I'm watching a high school argument.
Right?
Oh, my.
Oh,
Hey, at least
it gets
Dallas
lively in the
said
comments.
it does. Dallas said, at least
What
you
is-
didn't take my shoe this time. Yeah.
Why would they take
Good
his shoes?
times. Good times.
They
Yes.
steal shoes? Wait, what?
Yeah, they took
Apparently
Dallas's
they steal
shoe when
shoes.
he showed up.
Man,
When he
this is
first showed
really-
up.
This is really high school-esque, and I don't know how to feel about it.
It's wrestling. What about it isn't high school? Come on now.
I'm so lost.
Oh, with the conversation or driving? Because if you're driving and you're lost, I'm concerned.
No, I'm not lost while driving. I know this kind of
Okay.
like the back of my hand. This is easy.
It's Seth, Cody, and Drew. Okay,
right,
let's
well,
move on.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Next up, and now I do have the graphic for this one.
Yeah.
Gary J and
Your
Benjamin
favorite
Trust.
jacket,
And
Kenny.
Oh, here it is.
Minderz, I know you were especially proud of your signage for this match.
I sure was. I irritated him. I even made him crack a smile. It was pretty funny.
You made Ben smile?
I did.
That's
Did you not
shocking.
see the Ben Trust sign that I made for him?
I did not get a chance.
Oh, I'll have to send it to you. It was a good one.
If you haven't seen the movie Top Gun, you won't get the joke. But it was a
I
good
don't
one.
get a chance to watch much movies.
Yeah.
It
was a little
good.
before your time.
Anyway, a little bit before your time.
I bet.
Well, let's talk about the match. Gary slapped the piss out of Benjamin Trust in this match.
I enjoyed every bit of it. I enjoyed
And it
all
echoed.
of it. It
bounced
did.
off all four walls.
Came
Plus
back
it wasn't a
around,
big
slapped
handprint
us
on
in the
Ben's
face.
Yeah, I was in the back, and I'm just chilling, and I just hear whack, and it echoed, and I'm like, what was that? And I look, and I see that. Okay, I've drove in this driveway a million times, not once. Not once.
But but we were pretty
Ben made a
excited.
critical error in this match by trying to exchange chops with Gary J.
I would never. You wouldn't catch me dead.
Well, I said as soon as Ben tried to chop Gary J, I looked at the entire row and I said, "Yeah, he just pissed him off. He didn't hurt him. He just pissed him off."
Oh my goodness.
Man, Gary is one of those guys who can just hit and keep going.
Yeah, he is.
He's wrestling on Friday. He's wrestling Lenny Mephisto.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that'll be a good one.
That's a grudge that's been building down in PWE for a while. So.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
That'll be a good one.
We do have a little video from the Jet here, Minderz, if you'd like me to play it from.
Sure, go ahead. Because if I remember correctly, he looks so defeated, and I love it.
Oh, that's not nice. All right, here we go.
So Gary J beat me tonight. And Mad Dog beat me in Terre Haute. And I need to get back into that 0-1 title picture. But I got some good news tonight. I found out that at WarGames, the Jet, Benjamin Trust, is going to be in that ladder match. And the winner of that ladder match gets a title shot whenever they want. And I think I can do a lot of really good things with a title shot whenever the Jet wants. So, May 4th, I will see all you dweebs. Buy a front row ticket in Decatur, Illinois. And I'm going to get back title program.
So no shortage of confidence there from old Ben.
There's never any shortage of confidence with Ben.
This
Come
is,
on
this
now.
is true.
I like to
This
see
is-
some. I like to see some self-confidence. I like it.
It's
how
all
can you not
right.
be when you got the glasses and the jacket? How can you not be somewhat confident?
In Ben we trust. Casey, we're gonna have to have a talk, bud. I'm not a Ben Trust fan, which is funny because he's the biggest jerk ever. And
Yeah, somebody I don't know who it was planted about 80 dweeb signs in the stands at that show Saturday.
Nice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I said somebody. I don't know who it was.
I had a sign that said dweeb.
You did.
Definitely not anybody related to this podcast. I bet.
No, of course not.
No, it would not be anybody
What?
related to this podcast. Why would anybody do it? But anyway, so
be
Gary
Kyle.
J won.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Kyle. That's it. Let's blame Kyle.
Yeah.
But so Gary J won, which was good because Gary J hasn't had a win at 0-1 in a while.
Gary
so
needed the win, definitely.
He needed the win. So I was happy with that.
Yes, the head cat.
The head cat. But all right, what do we have next?
Well, first, like Trust said in the video, he and DLC were announced for being in that ladder match after the Gary J match was over.
Right.
So that's 3. That's Analog,
That's 3.
Trust, and DLC.
Analog,
Yes.
Trust, and DLC. Ooh, that's hard.
Uh-oh.
Die.
Uh-oh.
Anyway.
I don't know who he's talking about. I'm afraid to ask.
I know who he's talking about.
Anyways.
Anyway.
Okay, so the match
Back
after
onto
this.
a more important topic.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, we haven't got to your match yet, so when we get there.
Yeah. Next up, we got the OG Lowlifes, Perry and O'Reilly, taking on Power Trip. And Minderz, I think we need to start by talking about your sign.
my sign that got
Defiled?
defiled. Yes, my sign got defiled.
We may have to skip this one.
Yeah, Lander didn't like my sign. Now, on the other hand, Sir does like my signs because they make him look like a beast.
Yes.
So
Jared Allen is awesome.
Jared Allen is awesome. It's that person thing.
That rascally Lander gives you trouble, Minderz.
I know.
It's not fun being on the other side of that guy's beating, though.
Oh, I'm sure it's not.
I can't imagine.
Very fun to watch.
That's why we try to stay on his good side. But yeah, my sign ended up getting wiped on
cheeks of
between the
Jake
cheeks.
Lander?
Yes, between
but
the
at least
cheeks.
it was before the match.
That's right. It was before they wrestled, so okay. But I disinfected it as soon as I got home.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so it's still good.
So you can now. Are you going to bring it back and use it again?
Of course.
Oh yeah.
If not, I'll make another one.
Are you going to laminate it first?
I can't. I don't have a laminating machine that's that big.
You should get one that's like way bigger for WarGames.
Like, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me.
Oh no, I'm tempting you. You really should.
We'll have to see what I can come up with.
It'd be hilarious.
I'm sure we can. I'm sure we can.
All right. So, long story short here, the Lowlifes get the win by DQ over Power Trip. Trauma Unit came in, and it got a little hairy there. And I guess they made it clear it's going. Hang on. What happened? Well, that's true, I suppose. And we know he does it well because the pants were white and there was no
residue.
Concerns there. No residue. But like I was saying, it looks like so the challenge got laid down for WarGames from the Lowlifes to Trauma Unit, and from the looks of it, it is officially going to be Trauma Unit with Power Trip. That's going to be their 5-man team.
Yep.
Which that's not a bad call by KC and the Trauma Unit guys, because I mean, Alan and Lander were in WarGames last year.
Man, KC,
they were.
Like, the ties between those men, though, they they've all come from the same area, have known each other for a long
Mhm.
time. So I feel like Casey deliberately went to them because of
Oh
how
yeah,
they're tied together for so long.
absolutely.
Okay, it's ironic
Yep.
how he just
Because
said that, and we get a comment from KC that
yep.
says, "I made a phone call to my boys."
I knew it.
Well, remember
So
Casey and
Hey.
Jared? They re-debuted together
yeah, they came back in together. So
Yeah.
last year. So
Casey's just like, he's got that veteran mentality and the veteran instincts. He's like legit the super veteran. Like, he knows what he's doing.
yeah,
oh yeah,
he does.
he's definitely seems like he's the mastermind for Trauma Unit.
Oh yeah,
From
for
the
sure.
just looking. All right, now you need to let this thing crawl
Yeah, and then
around so I
Jared
can see what
said,
was after this.
Casey
think-
knows who he can get a hold of anytime.
I think that's also like why Trauma Unit itself is running so well, because you got two explosive athletes like, Devontae and Theo, and then you got the mastermind that is like Casey Jackson, and then you got Chris O'Brien, and which
Yeah.
Chris O'Brien is a really good talker too.
He,
Yeah, I've had nobody make me so like as mad as him. The man talks in the ring so much. Get me fired up.
Right? Well, we're going to get you fired up because the next match that was up was yours.
Oh, yes.
Here we go.
Okay, we get the graphic up. All right, here we
There you
go.
go.
Now Kinnikin taking on the. What was the name you came up with?
No.
Minders?
It was Death Bitches versus Colt Cutters.
Yeah.
I still like Mount Kinnikin.
People wouldn't have known how to pronounce it until you said it.
Hold on, what did you just
Okay, that was funny. Casey says, and I still have more hair than Dallas.
Damn.
But so yes, how was it? Right.
Yes, sir.
So are we talking about signs again? Because I had another sign for this group.
Yeah, and number. Also, we have a case of phone theft in this.
We
The
did.
preamble for this match.
My phone got stolen.
Really?
Right out of AJ's hands, your rascally brother.
AJ wasn't there. It was Bari. Good call. Good try
Oh,
though.
it's always AJ holding your phone. That's why I got confused.
But yeah. So yeah, Kenny. So Bari has a suggestion. He needs you to slap nuts on Anakin's head every time you lay eyes on him. Easter dinner after Papa has blessed the ham, you reach across the table and waffle Anakin with the dinner plate.
And if you do, please get it on video and we will play it.
Yeah, if you do, we want video.
Got you. I got it.
But anyway,
real awkward.
So BA's the first one to come out, right, in your guys' match. This guy, he stands at the entrance, and he's just fuming because he's already seen my sign that says "Death Bitches."
Uh-huh.
Jesus.
He's fuming. He's looking at me, and he's like, I can't yet. I can't. I'm like, it's killing him to have to stand there and wait for Anakin's music to hit.
I'd be mad if I was an asshole too.
But as soon as Anakin's music hit, he came out. It's like Anakin went one way and BA made a beeline straight for me and my sign, and I was like, "Really, come on now."
Did he rip it up?
No, I actually got it back in one piece. I had a little boy. I had a little boy bring it back to me.
That's crazy.
He did snatch it out of your hand though, very quickly.
He did.
He's got fast hands. That BA Malcolm.
He meant business. But then, as Anakin was coming around, then he grabbed my phone and took off with it. I don't know what he did. I didn't even look at the pictures. I didn't want to know what he did with my phone. So I did get it back, but
right in one piece. I was
in one piece.
I was going to get dropped or something.
That's a little concerned, but I was all right.
Well, let's get to the actual match.
Yeah, let's do that.
Minderz, we got the man right here.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
So like right before me and Carrot hit the curtains, I looked at Carrot and I'm like, I'm just gonna run out there and hit him. And Carrot's like looking at me, being like, no, we need to stick to the game plan. I'm like, I can't. And then as soon as the beat hit, bro, I had to run out, and you saw what happened.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He said we need to stick to the strategy, and there was no strategy. We just I fucking just went out there.
You made a beeline directly for Anakin is what happened. That was what happened there.
I was wearing my Bruiser Brody shirt. Like
Yep, we
I
caught
just
that.
had to do it.
I think I have the same shirt somewhere, actually. But
I
you gotta
made
love
mine a
Brody, though.
crop top.
Yeah,
I noticed you and
I
Garrett
can't do
had
that.
matching crop tops.
Yeah, I didn't even know you had one.
Should I make mine a crop top, Minderz?
No.
Yeah, I think you should.
No.
What's CMC think about it? That's what I want to know.
Oh,
Let's put CMC in a crop
don't go
top.
there.
Oh, can we just? What if we just add
Can
him
we
to
unsee that?
co-host with me? That would be.
Hold
Oh,
on. Let me see. Let me see if he's
That's just
busy.
what I need. Oh, good Lord.
I'll see if he's busy.
I feel like I've been
All right,
set
keep
up.
talking. Continue with this
So
match.
let's talk. All right. So teaming with Carrot. I mean, you guys just had a hell of a match in Terre Haute. What, a week before? So how was it actually being on the same side as him this time in a tag match?
It was kind of like just easy to like work with each other because we already knew what each other like does. Like we already know what moves we do and how we could like incorporate that together. As you can see, like he went with the shoulder breaker and I super kicked Anakin in his stupid face. And then kneed him in his stupid face, which was also fun.
Mm-hmm. So we've established that he has a stupid face in your opinion.
And long greasy hair.
I can't get behind this idea. You got to do it with the BWO shirt and paint your face like the Blue Meanie. I don't have the hair for Blue Meanie. At least he had a little bit of hair up there.
You can just dye your beard blue.
Meanie's a hell of a guy. I got to meet him a couple years ago at the expo.
He beat the hell out of JBL, or JBL beat the hell out of him. I don't know.
Oh yeah, his boys.
I'm one match away from having 60 matches, bro. You know how much brain damage that is? That's a lot.
Probably. Yeah.
But then you laid down the challenge for WarGames.
Yeah. You kind of went up on the business end of that railroad spike or whatever it is that Anakin hauls around with him.
I'm sick of getting fucking stabbed, bro. That shit's fucking mad annoying. I've been stabbed like I don't even know how many times.
Yeah.
We're tired of seeing you get stabbed.
Did you say he got that spike from Ace Perry, Minderz?
Well, I don't know if he got it from Ace, but Ace had one very similar to it.
Yeah, it's
we're not going to be joined by our favorite CMC.
Oh,
he's at the gym.
He doesn't even know a guy named Jim.
You're funny.
You're such a jerk.
You're a goofy guy.
I am what I am.
You're a goofy
guy. And I'm assuming we'll probably get something that sets up about damn time. Oh, yeah. And Pikachu did go flying. I forgot about that.
Yes.
Anakin grabbed a hold of Pikachu and they went flying.
Okay,
so
that's rude.
That is rude.
Let's talk about the challenge here that you laid out after the match is over with, because you laid it out for the WarGames show May 4th. What are you looking for? Any specific type of match, or you just want Anakin in the ring straight up? What are you thinking?
I want him in the ring straight up. I'll just me and him in the ring. That's all I want.
Well, shoot. I mean, we saw it when you guys liked each other back in May, what was it, March last year?
It was at the last. No, we saw you in March because we saw you.
We're talking the Slider show.
We're talking the Slider show. Slider Beatdown.
Yeah.
So Slider Showdown.
But yeah, just seeing you guys in the last month or so, I can't imagine what it's going to be like when you guys get in the ring again. But I'm here for it.
Yeah, we wrestled in December at a Throwdown.
Yes, you did. Now you mentioned that.
And beat him there too.
So you just got to beat him over at Decatur. That's all there is to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes.
And he's already proven that he can't beat me without that spike. So
right. So we got to move forward from there.
Yeah.
All right, what do we have up next,
All right.
Red?
Well, I'm
'Cause
waiting for the crawl
I
to
had
go.
to wait
so...
for my blood pressure
Oh wait,
to come
I got
back
the
down.
list.
How about that? A list?
I have the list here.
If I remember right, it might have been.
It
Was it the tag team? No.
It was Rain and Brittany K, the Shining
Okay.
Light title match.
I want to see more of Brittany K.
Yes, I was very impressed by her.
Well, that said Brittany Ward. Is it Brittany
Yeah,
K
but
or Brittany Ward?
she was introduced as Brittany K.
Oh
at the show.
jeez. Oh jeez.
Oh, look at that. He let you valet park his car?
I did not valet his car. I don't believe so. Like I said, a lot of brain damage, but I don't remember that.
Hey, but you did get the jacket. I remember you
I
telling
did
us
get the
about
jacket.
getting a hold of the jacket.
I did get the jacket. The jacket's sick. It's heavy as shit, but it's
Hey,
sick.
Yeah.
My friend Andrea got a picture wearing the jacket apparently at the show on Saturday. So.
Yep.
Which.
Sure did.
Yeah.
So Rain, of course, won, but I do want to see more Brittany K. I want to see more Brittany K in 01.
Yes, absolutely. There's quite a few talents I'd like to see her in the ring with.
So like in that match, did you know the glitch get involved?
Of course he did.
Of course he did.
Okay.
There was some outside interference there.
The glitch always gets involved in Rain's matches.
Yeah, Rain had the Muda lock on Brittany, and then Brittany got her foot on the rope, and Glitch just casually knocked it off. So.
Damn.
But then we had
diabolical son of a bitch.
Diabolical, isn't he?
Yeah. Then we had probably what was close to one of the matches of the night.
Yes.
Ooh, that was really good.
It was real good. By the way, Benjamin Trust just said it's not heavy when you're strong like the Jet, dweeb. He's such a jerk.
Well, we can see how heavy my boot is on your jaw when I kick you.
There you go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Oh my.
Anyway,
let's do it.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. Let's go back to
Tommy and Zach. Very competitive match.
It was so good. It was so good. Anymore, Tommy Davis has become, he's up there in my favorites. He really is. So he works his ass off in that ring. Not saying that anybody else doesn't, but man, here lately he's got some steam behind him, and he's going.
Casey, that's not you either. Anyway.
I don't know. It seems like every time I talk to Casey, he's at the gym. So.
Yeah.
How'd your last encounter with a briefcase cash-in go? I don't know what Scott's talking about. But anyway, Zach let me wear the hat. He let me wear his hat for the whole match.
Well, you got to hold Doc that one time when he had.
I did get a hold Doc right when Doc got hurt. And...
Zach is sick.
Yeah.
That guy's so good.
He's really good. And he was a fun guest.
I just got
me a little Brian Danielson.
I just got a message from our buddy CMC. And he said Reb should probably get in the gym every once in a while too.
Damn.
Which one of Anakin's brothers is this? Is this the one that dates Ashlyn Alexander, or is the one that wears a mask? Or the one I don't really know? So he's got it real confused because he's got you.
He's really confused.
He's real confused.
He's got me mixed up with Tommy and someone I don't
Carrot.
know. And Carrot.
The one that comes out with
DLC?
the mask.
Oh.
Or DLC. Could be DLC. Who knows?
Could be DLC.
I'm so fucking confused.
We are too. Don't feel bad.
If you're gonna insult me, make it make sense. Like.
After this match was over, and Tommy did get the win in this match.
Yes.
Then Zach Hendricks got announced for being in the ladder match at WarGames.
Yes.
Ooh.
That golden retriever
Thank you,
mentality.
Casey. I might need some guidance with what I'm doing because I'm not the most experienced.
Going to the gym with Casey. That's a learning tree I want to sit under. Ooh. I might need to take him up on that offer. That's a learning.
There you go.
I need to sit under.
When I go to the gym, usually it's the recumbent bicycle for me that It's good for the
Yeah.
knees, you know. So
I have an at-home gym.
That's
I got
nice.
I got a fitness room in our apartment complex, but I lost the key, so I got to get another one. I should
All
say
right.
we lost the key. It's not just me in this case.
Ah. All right. Well, let's move
All right.
on to the main
Next
event.
up. No. First we got the tag title match.
Oh, geez.
Got the Light against the Violent. I hate to call them the Violent Prodigy because it gives CMC too much credit. That's
It's the
the
Violent
Low Lifes
Prodigy.
representatives, Dallas Preacher, CMC. We heard a little bit about this. Oh, trust it's DLC without his mask on. I'm glad we could be of assistance.
glad we
DLC
could
is
help.
way taller than me, and I fought DLC.
And well, and you guys
Uh.
went to a draw how many times?
Too many.
And the wife's calling you out.
Uh-huh. Which means it's on me to get a replacement, but that's fine.
Yep. All right. So
All
anyway,
right,
we
so-
had the Violent Prodigies versus the Light.
I thought
And-
I thought they were gonna take it. I thought the Low Lifes had them.
Yeah, there for a little bit. I thought they might.
Sammy Callahan had.
Ah,
took
nice.
Missed out on him. He was in Terre Haute last weekend.
one. Really?
Yep.
Yeah, he was wrestling Dale Patrick's.
He wrestled Dale Patrick's over at Hybrid.
I want to wrestle Callahan.
But okay, we
Hey,
were
what
talking.
you wish
one
for?
management, make it happen, bro. I want that.
We'll try.
We'll try.
So Violent
I want that.
Prodigies
The boss
and
is
the Light.
listening.
So
The Light had an assist from our old friend Chan,
yeah,
and in the process
Chan
he got
has
on the
barked
wrong
up the
side of
wrong-
the Dallas Preacher.
yeah, he sparked up the wrong tree now because Dallas is now mad at Chan.
And then that sweaty old CMC decided to sit on my lap after the match was over, which
That
I
was
did not
great.
appreciate.
I couldn't get my camera out fast enough. I was so mad.
Uh,
But
after was it after
Violent
this
Prodigies,
match?
Violent Prodigies won.
They won by DQ. Yes,
They won
so
by
they-
DQ, but they didn't get to bring the belts home.
Right.
Damn.
Now, I think it was after this
Okay.
match that they announced that Chris Adonis was going to be at War Games and on the Low Lives team.
He's gonna be having a date with CMC's mama. Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah.
yeah. Who knew?
Yeah, that's what we heard. That's what we heard. And but CMC says he's not going to call him Dad.
Okay.
So-
we have a couple of videos related
we got
to the War
videos.
Games match here. First
Okay.
off, I'll play the one from Trauma Unit here.
Okay.
You see, low lives, you used to be the master of the numbers game. But you're looking at the numbers. You get all the people that you want for war games. You thought it was going to be 5-on-3. I always have a plan B. And you're looking at it right here. Power Trip and Trauma Unit. And the smartest thing you guys ever did was bring us in. Last year, me and this boy right here, we went to war at War Games inside that cage. So it's still fresh in our mind. Fresh in our mind coming off the top, crashing through some tables. And now they think just because they got some what? Adonis? Some masterpiece? it's gonna come in between, it's gonna make them win?
They got a preacher, man.
Look at this. This is a masterpiece. This is a masterpiece. This is a masterpiece. I'm a goddamn masterpiece. So Adonis, you're walking into my world. You're walking into my cell. So if you were smart, you'd pull one like your boy and double book yourself. Woohoo! He thought he was cool with those two titles. I'm my replicas just like you, son.
How can Lander call himself a masterpiece?
Well, he's one of those sculptures you put on your desk. You know.
He's a pretty he's pretty in shape.
No, he's a hell of a wrestler.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Lander.
don't win the heavyweight championship for nothing.
Yeah.
Hey,
My
how
wife asked me,
How
Well,
did
they
that
need a
War
power
Games?
unit or Trauma Trip.
The world title.
How did that War Games work out though for Sir and Lander last year?
Sir did fine.
Sir did great.
Lander got pinned by Marvin, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
Casey at grade A ass kickers.
Yeah.
You know, I can't argue.
Hmm.
I mean, any team that's got Jared Allen on it is gonna have some ass kickers on there, and
Oh,
him with
man.
Theo.
Yeah.
Did Jared? I'm pretty sure I heard him say, I'm a masterpiece too. He's got a very distinct voice.
Hey,
You know,
yeah, if he wants to say he's a masterpiece, he is a masterpiece.
If he's a masterpiece, I won't argue with him.
Yes, sir.
you
Yes,
know,
sir.
I can. Let me do the impression real quick. I'm a masterpiece. Huh.
That was Kenny Calix doing his impression of Jared Allen,
Anakin
in no way
had a
endorsed or
really good one.
encouraged by the 0-1 Shootout podcast.
I wish
to do so.
Anakin wasn't such a piece of shit, so I could have him do one. But
Right.
he's got a really
And
good one.
Casey says, "I have the key to the master lock." All right.
We'll
I see
see.
what he did there.
I
Well,
see what
we
he did
also,
there.
well,
What's
Minderz,
the
we
other
also have some
promo we
video.
got?
All right, we got a little video from the lowlifes to show here, so let's throw this up real quick.
Oh, my mouth. Ah. Guys, what are we doing? What are we doing? This is like the second time we've had our asses handed to us. Jordan, we broke some of these rules. What are we doing? I mean, are we underestimating these guys? I mean, I trained 2 of them, for Christ's sake, and now they're beating us.
Joey, man, I'm not going to take anything away from trauma. They're creating some serious trauma right now, but like you said, we've been there, we've done that. Right now, the disadvantage is because they have the numbers, we don't. But like Cam would say, this isn't our first rodeo. You know what? As a matter of fact, WarGames vet. As a matter of fact, WarGames vet. As a matter of fact, Joseph, this is our advantage. This is our advantage because we've been there. We've done that. This isn't our first WarGames. They're creating trauma, but they have no idea what kind of trauma happens in a WarGames match.
You know, ever since I've been back, Trauma Unit has been in our faces time and time again. And I'm sick of it. So you know what? At WarGames, no more Trauma Unit. They're going to need a damn morgue.
Bro, I'm on your team.
Yeah,
Dallas
Dallas,
is
he
fired up.
he was just in a
jacked. Oh my
bad
God.
mood in general after the Chan business. Trauma.
Yeah.
It is not a good time to cross Dallas Preacher at this
No,
point.
not a good
Uh,
time.
He's jacked.
Oh.
He's
Oh,
so big.
Yeah, I had too much coffee that night. I promised Joey I would switch to decaf.
Damn.
No,
I didn't know
don't.
him and Bax were such good friends. Damn.
Right? You started it, big boy. You got into our face. Okay, here we go again.
Yeah,
and
here
the
we go
chat
again.
begins again.
And
I
it becomes
considered.
high school all over again.
I also had Minderz. I consider doing a 10-bell salute to Jordan's chair.
Yeah.
The now legendary golden glow life chair that got met its end, unfortunately, on.
Hey, I tried to
on
get out of
Saturday.
there with it.
Yeah.
I tried.
Damn.
All right.
But then,
So
but
Casey.
then I found
Now
Jordan.
he's mad.
Oh.
To
I
which
see,
that was
but
surprise. You started it when you put your hands on my boy. Okay. Well.
Okay.
Cogent points by everyone.
Yes.
But
yeah, I tried to get out of there with the Little Life's chair, but
well, at least a piece of it.
a piece of it.
The piece
And,
that said Gold Lives.
But I was nice, and I asked Jordan if he wanted it back because that's how I roll. And now I'm bummed because it's not my podcast room, but it is what it is.
I mean, technically, it is his property, so
It is his property. All right, let's get to the main event here.
let's get to the main event. Here we go. Heavyweight Championship: Connolly versus Jabari King. It was just about everything I could have hoped for. Minderz, just two
It was.
big old dudes just knocking the hell out of each other.
How quick did we move?
Pretty much before the match started, I was out of there.
I was like,
Oh, yeah.
hey, there's a nice spot over here back in the corner. I think I'm gonna go stand there.
Right by Trust Gimmicks.
Yeah.
So you get to hang out over there.
But yeah. So of course, the whole night, Rob has been saying how he's going to have an interview with with whoever the winner is at the end of the match.
Ooh.
Casey put
It was a great fight.
It was.
It was a great fight.
I like that Jabari King.
I like that Jabari King a lot. I was really surprised the ATM wasn't on the show somewhere, though. I was surprised the ATM didn't come with him. Yeah.
And
I was
Connolly
surprised about that, too.
Connolly never ceases to amaze me when he hits that power slam on big guys like
Right?
Jabari. Because I think he did it to KOD too, didn't he?
He hit the power slam, yeah.
Yeah.
I know he gut wrenched Theo a couple times and did a gut wrench power bomb onto him.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Yeah. So Connolly got the win. I'm not going to say it was a surprise because he definitely earned it with Jabari's performance.
Yeah, Jabari went in there with a lot of confidence, and he really thought he was going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
he
could see it.
did. And there for a little while, I thought maybe it would happen. Maybe.
Yeah.
Man, he just came in there with that that TNA Hulk Hogan aura. Like, he thought he had it. He really did. Like,
TNA Hulk
he had that
Hogan.
aura on him.
Of all the Hulk Hogans you invoke for your reference, you pick TNA Hulk Hogan?
That was a bad one. I meant WCW Hogan.
You mean NWO Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say TNA. He wasn't even. Yeah, that's a
Whatever.
questionable
My
reference.
bad.
So,
My
Reb,
bad.
That's all
why
good.
don't you play the video of what happened
Okay.
after that match?
Okay, so after the match, Rob went in the ring to find out from Connolly who his challenger was going to be at the War Games show.
Who
and
he
this
wanted to fight.
I
at
wonder
Right.
who.
And this is what happened.
That's all, Connolly. First, allow me to congratulate you on another successful title defense. You've defeated some of the greatest heavyweights in 01 USA history since you won that title in December. I just have one question. Matt Connolly, when you put that heavyweight title on the line at War Games on May 4th at the Decatur Civic Center, who do you want to see across the ring?
Man,
So-
that's so crazy.
It was great.
I
I
love
didn't
that.
realize that you hear me scream Tanner. I just noticed that. I was like,
Man.
that was me.
I don't even think this is really a hot take. Like, I think Tanner Keeler is probably the most dangerous opponent that Mad Dog's gonna meet in the ring. Like, that's his most dangerous opponent. Tanner Keeler is somebody who can toss him around, and he proved that. He picked him up with ease and gave him the meanest belly to belly I've ever seen. And he's just such a good technical wrestler. Like, he's gonna suplex him everywhere.
Yes.
I've been watching Tanner
I've been watching Tanner for a lot of years.
This isn't someone that Mad Dog can just go in there and start swinging at.
No.
He has to think about what he's gonna do.
Yeah, he's gonna have to have a strategy when he goes in there, because if I could see Tanner taking the belt off of Conley, and I love Conley, but it could happen.
The last time we saw Tanner Keeler in 01 was maybe against the Luminary on Thursday Night Throwdown.
Mm-hmm.
And the Luminary's barely scraped by.
Barely.
and like without the help of like I think it was B.A. Malcolm.
Bitch
Yeah,
ass.
it wasn't gonna happen. without B, it wasn't gonna happen.
Right.
I'll tell you, that's a match I wouldn't mind seeing is Malcolm and Keeler.
Oh my god, that would be sick.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be a really good match.
That would be fun.
Or like, like me and Tanner.
Yeah.
Hint, 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 hint. So that was our exciting Saturday night.
Yes. Minderz, let's say we pay some bills real quick, then we'll get into what we're going to see tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, here we go. All right, so
Still have that premiere shirt.
We do.
Mm.
Hey, it says 100% Premiere Podcast.
Mm.
That's how we get by with it.
Those were like my first, like those two were like my first rivals in wrestling, like ever.
I know.
And you did very well with them.
You did very well with them too.
They're really good. They're like super good. Man.
I'm ready to see them back at 0-1. Let
Yeah, that
them
would be
take
really
on the
cool.
light. Let them take on the light.
I wonder how that would go.
It would be pretty lively with Soup in there if you give him a microphone.
Yeah.
But that said, all right, so let's talk about Thursday night, tomorrow night here. So we got quite a few matches to look at here. First one we've got. Okay, now I do not know Nick Depp and Mercy, so this is a new one for me.
I don't either.
And who's the fellow behind him?
That's a good question.
Their manager, maybe?
I'm sure it's the manager, but I mean, I need a name. It's
Well, we'll find out tomorrow night.
Scotty, he's calling it. He's saying Tanner Keeler, new champion. So.
Yep.
But they're taking on a very interesting duo here, Joey O'Reilly and Ashlyn Alexander.
I wonder how those two will work.
I want to see how those two are going to work.
Yeah.
I'm actually excited about that pairing.
Now remember, Ashlyn was on Joey's team in the 8-person elimination match a couple months back.
Yep. Dallas Preacher says Nick Depp is a lunatic. Okay.
Oh, sick. Maybe I'll stop talking smack. I don't really care. Anybody can.
Yeah, I don't care. All right. What else we got?
Well, hang on. We got to pick winners.
Why? We don't know those people.
Tomorrow.
O'Reilly and Alexander.
I was gonna say O'Reilly and Alexander as much as it hurts.
Just for familiarity's purposes,
exactly.
I'm going Joey and Ashlyn. All right. So next up, look, it's a rehash of a legendary TNT feud here. B.A. Malkin and Chubby.
CMC. Quit calling him Chubby.
You know he just does that because he can't spell his own name.
Man.
All right, Kenny.
Hopefully he'll have a shirt on tomorrow.
Pick me a winner, Kenny.
I think.
Take it down, Reb. We know who it is.
I think currently, like B.A. Malkin's kind of in this situation where, like, yeah, he got the win on the Saturday show, but who really got the pin? Anakin did, and like from what I'm noticing, like B is like making these mistakes because he's getting so frustrated in matches that's costing him to lose. So like with this case here, I'm gonna have to pick CMC.
Smart man.
Well, you mentioned something I've said about BA for a long time is he gets very emotional.
Yes.
And that's when mistakes happen. So that's So that's the thing you got to consider. Another thing to consider is, there's going to be some trauma unit out there because I know Devontae and Theo
That's
have a
it.
tag match also that we'll get to.
Wonder
Oh
who I'm
boy.
going for. CMC.
Yeah.
Reb.
As much as I hate to admit, because I love BA, but I'm gonna pick Chubby on this. I think he's gonna slip on a banana peel and he's gonna win this one.
King's in the chat.
Really? Hey, I didn't see that.
King is
I
in
got
the
a mess.
chat.
I got some breaking news here from the boss. I was just putting that into the overlay so we can show that here in a minute.
Oh, okay.
We got a couple matches announced for April 13th, Minders.
Okay.
Am
Well,
I
I'm
here?
You
gonna
want me
just
to
say
throw that up now?
quick. Hold on,
Am-
real quick. King,
Me?
hell of a match Saturday.
Me?
I saw it. No, King,
King,
not Kenny.
King. Sir.
Oh, I thought
Strike
you were saying.
King.
I
Cobra.
thought you were saying matches got announced. I'm like, me?
We'll see.
Oh,
But the Cobra is in the chat, so he had a hell of a match Saturday against Ace Perry. And hey, boss man, if you're listening, make that one happen. The Cobra versus Ace
what was it?
Perry. Yes, please.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Reb. Go ahead with your breaking news.
All
Where's
right.
your breaking news?
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Boom. Breaking news.
Boom.
Okay.
Breaking news.
After
So
this, I'm
we've
gonna have
got
to
a
head
couple
out.
of.
Well, we can go ahead
Oh,
and
yeah,
let
no
you go,
problem.
Kenny. You can jump out whenever you
Yeah.
want to.
I want to
We-
see the breaking news first.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, so two matches announced for the April Fool's show, April 13th in Terre Haute. First one, tag match. Shaza McKenzie and Ace Perry taking on Nixie XS and Reign Victoria.
That'll be good.
I'm
That'll
interested
be
to
good.
see
I'm
how
interested.
Nixie and Rain work together because they were
I was,
That too.
feuding.
yeah, I was going to say the same thing, Menders, because yeah, they had a bit of a dust up that never really got resolved, if I remember right.
Yeah,
Mutual, but they have a mutual enemy in Shaza. So
that's
Yeah,
true.
well, yeah. All right, and then you know how we make things happen, Menders?
What do we do?
Oh, shoot, wrong one.
That was the same one.
Shit.
gosh
Hang
darn
on.
it.
I got the darn me.
Before
my
Kenny,
bad vision.
okay, hold up. So, the Cobra said before Kenny goes, I want to let him know him and Jimmy killed it.
Oh,
So there's your compliment from Cobra.
There you go. Very nice.
All right, Reb, are you having what's your issues here?
I got it. I got it. Okay.
Because I'm
Are you
more
ready?
interested in this one than yeah. Oh boy.
Ask and you shall receive, I guess.
I guess so.
I mean, man, are we that good now that we're making it happen like instantly?
Maybe, I don't know.
that's
Wow.
gonna be a heater. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
BA
That's
and
gonna
Tanner
be a
Keeler.
heater.
That's gonna be a good. I hate the
Damn.
fact I'm gonna miss this show now.
Damn.
I'm not gonna be there. I'm so bummed. I got a wedding I gotta do. I'm bummed I'm not gonna be there.
Before Kenny goes, I want to make sure that he didn't have a match for tomorrow.
He doesn't.
Okay, that's because if he did, I was going to make sure we get his opinions on it. But
All right, Kenny, if you want to head out, kid,
Yeah,
you're
alright.
good to go. Thank
hey,
you
thanks
for
for hanging out
joining
with us
us.
for a bit, bud.
We appreciate it.
Have a good night, you two.
You too.
All right. Well, that was cool. He just kind of an impromptu run in there from
Well,
Cutthroat Kenny Couch.
throw up that comment from Cobra though, because that's pretty awesome. Because that's
Yeah.
high.
That's a high praise there.
That's
yeah.
high praise right there. AJ, I'll tell you later why that's real funny. I'll tell you later.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, got another one.
Oh, we got another one?
I got another one. Let me get this.
Why
up
are you getting all the fun messages and I'm not getting any?
here. Hey, I'm the one that puts the pictures in the thing, so I got to get them.
Oh,
first.
that's true.
We have our heavyweight championship match apparently for April Fools.
Oh,
Are
really?
you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh.
Now, I'm assuming this is for the title. It doesn't say it on the thing, but it's Connolly and Jared, so.
I'm
kind of
excited.
they're running back from last year's War Game show.
Huh?
Remember they had a one-on-one match before
Oh
Jerry
yeah,
did
they
the War
did.
Games.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about
Excuse me.
that. All right, what other matches we got for tomorrow night?
All right.
Hurry up and put it up so I can talk about it, and then that way people won't know that you're hacking your head off. Are you there? You nobody can hear you.
Stacy's trying to poison me again, and I had to tell her what time I.
Ah. Okay.
Home with everybody hide. That's a scary match.
Yeah. And Casey Jackson came back with banger. It will be a banger.
Yes, it will be a banger indeed. That's another one we're going to probably have to hide on that back wall. Stay out of the way.
Well, but you're Terre Haute, so yeah, I'll be all right.
Yeah. Because, Jerry likes to embrace violence, and Connolly is taking to that like a horse to water.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's move on here, Minderz.
Mhm.
What I'm assuming is going to be the main event tomorrow, Tommy Davis in the Luminary TNT Championship. Luminary earned this by winning the four-way, if I'm not mistaken, if my memory is correct.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a hell of a match. We're always high on the Luminary.
Sorry, Papa Pullman.
Oh, jeez. Kids.
Kids. I'm going with Tommy on that one. Thank you.
I am inclined to agree. Tommy's on a roll at this point.
He is. He's doing awesome.
Yes. Also has a cool T-shirt available with the shows now, so check that out if you get a chance.
He does. I'll probably wear it next week.
Did you get one?
I did.
Oh,
I got a Tommy and an Ashland shirt this week. So
there you go. Very nice. All right. Next up here, we've got the Angler taking on Reign Victoria.
I feel like the glitch is gonna have something to say in there about that.
Yeah, I'm sure. Someone hit him with that goofy suitcase of his. But
I'm going with Reign.
It's kind of a bad to worse situation. Angler has the glitch last week, and now he's, instead of getting away from that whole situation, now he's got to deal with EOE tomorrow.
Yeah. Not fun dealing with EOE sometimes.
Yeah, I'm picking EOE for this one.
Yep. Papa Pullman. Sorry, Angler.
It's true.
All right.
Might stick that
What's next?
fishing pole where the sun don't shine.
I don't want to know. No.
If she's in the right kind of mood.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, next up here, LDLC against Hippie Johnny. You don't see the googly
eyes
in the.
They got rid of the googly eyes. What'd they do that
video
for?
editing.
What'd they do that for?
More curiously, what is DLC looking at?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I think I have to go Hippie Johnny for this one, Minderz.
I think I'm gonna go DLC.
Unless DLC has a cup, Hippie Johnny I think is going to win this.
That's true. That is very true.
Hope the kid's been watching his tapes.
Wear a cup.
Scott's right there with us. He's looking for his cup.
I like David's response. Food.
Food. Okay. All right. Let's see. Next up here, Anakin Murphy against Max W. House. I wouldn't want to be Max W. House for all the money in the world tomorrow.
Nope. Nope.
Any chance that Anakin spikes his coffee?
I see what you did there.
See what I did there?
You're so funny. You're so funny. You know what?
Goodness.
I'm going to go with Max W. House. I'm going to go with Max W. House just to annoy Anakin.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he's still in the chat. He did get a win on Devontae.
No, Anakin doesn't like coffee.
Oh. That makes two of us. I don't like coffee either. So. I'm only drinking water
I
to
only like it
wash the
once in a
taste of
while.
that
Medicine out of your mouth.
hellish fluid.
The hellish fluid. All right, what do we got next?
Hang on, Casey has a comment. DLC is the only smart one, keeping his head on a swivel, looking out for trauma unit. I see what he did there. Okay.
That was good.
Bravo.
That was a good one, Casey.
Yes. Bravo. Next up here. Well, speaking of trauma unit, Devontae and Theo taking on Quest Parker and Bradley.
You poor bastards.
Yeah, this is like chum to a shark in this case, I think.
I really want to see Quest get a win here soon, though.
Quest needs a win, and he's clearly pissed somebody off.
Clearly.
Casey, I agree. Yeah, this is going to be a beatdown. Yeah, you got to pick trauma unit for this one. It's really kind of a no-brainer.
You have to.
Yeah.
Oh, how many more we got? You already put that up.
That's the last one.
All right.
So that's what we got coming up tomorrow at Edgewood. We talked about what's coming up on the 13th of April in Terre Haute. Of course, we got War Games coming up on May 4th in Decatur. You see there, Chris Adonis right there, front and center. And yeah, that was a news to me. I didn't realize that, number one, that Ken Anderson was supposed to be in the War Games match, and number two, that Chris Adonis was going to take his spot.
Well, I kind of assumed he was going to be in War Games because I knew they needed 5. So
yeah, but
I didn't know. I honestly didn't know if he would fight Conley. That was where it was at.
Honestly, going into Saturday, I was expecting Victor to be the 5th guy for Low Lives, considering the beef he has with Devontae. But anyway,
hey, I do have a question. Hey, boss man, is everything still the same on tickets and everything? Like if you got the VIP package or whatever, is there a meet and greet them with the masterpiece? Just for everybody's knowledge.
By the way. Yeah. Tickets and info there. You see it there. $100 VIP gold with chair and special guest combo. $75 VIP with the chair. $50 for front row. 35 second row. 25 general admission. Nice big space. If you've never been to the Decatur Civic Center.
I won't be in a wheelchair for it this year. I'm so excited.
Yeah, you're going to be on your feet, running for your life.
Yep.
Boss man says yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay. Well.
And your headset's about ready to die, so let's.
It is. I think that's a good cue to get out of here, Minderz.
Well, hold on. If you want to hit reset on that,
next week.
I'm going to talk about our guest next week. All right. So while he resets that real quick, we have our guest next week, hopefully without card subject to change. As you know, that's always a possibility. But next week we have Tanner Keeler will be joining us on the 01 Shootout podcast as the new who's going to be challenging Conley for the heavyweight championship come War Games. So I'm excited to have Tanner on here, and we'll talk to him a little bit, give him some pointers about Mr. BA if I can. There you go. Papa Pullman bought a couple front seats to see. You took it down. Sets to see Kenny and Anakin Murphy. So I agree. Okay, unmute yourself now.
Damn it. I was telling you, Minderz, Tanner was one of the first people I reached out to when we started this show to get him on as a guest, but schedules did not permit. So I'm glad we're finally making it happen.
Then we talked to him, Saturday? And I said, hey, Tanner, you want to come on the show? Sure.
Yeah. I forgot to show. For those wondering, the combo with the chair for War Games, this is the chair. I got a picture from the boss. You want to make sure I put that up?
I'm getting one.
Yeah, I am not. I don't have room for one anywhere. So,
yeah.
I have to kowtow to the wife's decorating vision. I mean,
you mean a camo folding chair? I said your camo folding chair won't fit in your
Right.
decor.
No. I mean, I'm lucky she lets me have my little corner of the living room here for all my stuff. And I still have to find someplace to hang my Heavenly Bodies autograph picture here.
Yep.
And my Corny certificate. But anyway, Minders,
Run through the zero. We gotta run through the 01 merchandise.
Oh yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, 01 USA merchandise available at the shows online. T-shirts, water bottles, coffee mugs, travel mugs, koozies, tumblers, stickers. Apparently keychains from what I saw for the last show. All kinds of cool stuff there. In various T-shirt designs, you can see the Get Your Shit and Move shirt. You can get the Fighting Athletes vintage style logo there. Get the OG Corn-Fed Hero Reign Victoria shirt. Get the 01 Army shirt for all you KISS fans out there. 01 USA versus everyone. This is actually one of my favorites that I've gotten from them.
I saw quite a few of those Saturday, actually.
Yeah, I may have to bust this out at the expo. You never know. But
I have a special shirt for the expo.
Oh, so. I know you do. You can get the EOE Reign Victoria shirt there. Get another 01 USA versus everyone. I guess any colors you want, they can probably make it happen for these shirts here. Get this TNT logo or this TNT logo. And then patreon.com/01USA, $5 a month. Get all the TNT shows, bonus footage, Mattoon shows when they get up, pictures, matches, all kinds of cool stuff on there.
Did you see Boss Man put up in the chat? We will have limited amount of War Games t-shirts also with the flyer for the event.
Ooh. I wear a 3X, David. And
there you go.
I will be getting one of those. Minderz, I got to get that picture off here. There we go.
You're having a night, aren't you?
I'm all hopped up on this cough medicine, and I do better with pills. Wait, that sounded wrong.
That sounded real bad.
I don't like liquid cough medicine. I need the NyQuil, like the gel caps.
Yeah. Well, let's get out of here so you can go take your liquid death and.
Yeah. I'll tell you what though, it tastes like shit, but it works.
There you go.
I had very little coughing fits during the show.
Yeah, better than last night.
As opposed to yesterday. Sure. Yeah. Oh. Hey, by the way, we make things happen. David Cavazos, we need Jake Omen in 01 USA.
Please.
And we have opponents.
We have opponents in mind.
Yes.
And ones that he even suggested that blew my mind a little bit. So
yeah, he knows some of the talent in 01.
He does.
But anyway, Minderz, let's get out of here. We've already missed a half hour of Dynamite.
Don't care.
You're so nonchalant about it. I don't care.
Don't care.
I'm still waiting.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, the wife's on a pizza run, so I got time to take my backdrop down and then get settled in. So until next week with Tanner Keeler.
And we'll be all sorts of hyped up next week. Just to let y'all know.
Man, we're gonna be Expo hungover, and I'm on vacation next week, so I'm not gonna be coming off work.
I'm gonna be Expo hungover. That's for sure.
Oh,
so
AJ says the Bucks are on, so you ain't missing much.
Oh yes, we're gonna miss the Bucks. Darn it!
Straight out of Cucamonga. All right, so until next week with Tanner Keeler for Minderz, this is Reb reminding you all life is hard, work stiff, and we'll see you guys next week.